Hey there, welcome everyone. For this video, we're going to be doing some movement coaching. So it's been something that we are doing quite often now, and you might have seen it on the channel already, but we'll still give it a little sum up. So what's movement coaching? What I'm going to do is watch footage, like a VOD of someone's playing. Tonight it's going to be Zorro. Zorro is also in the chat. And this is Zorro's gameplay that you see on my left. And we're going to watch it, and we're going to try to figure out what would be the best effort / time save ratio to go for. So where are the time saves and what is the easy things to focus on? Okay, we're not here to tell Zorro that she's not a good player. That's not our goal. We're here for being constructive. I now have the chat over here. You see the chat is full of experts, and they know what they're talking about. Okay, they know what they're doing. And if not, then they have some friends, you know, in low silver, and they know their shit. Okay, cool. So this is going to be a speedrun. It's called Nocturne RTA. It's very dynamic gameplay. Very recommended speedrun. And we're going to be watching it. So I'm not gonna NGL. The intro cutscene is not our favorite thing. And here is going to be the start. Okay, so the first thing is that, alright, so you mash the text and you see how Sario's hand is on the left. It's gonna go to the, no, it's on the right. And then it's gonna go to the left and then back to the right. When it's fully back to our head, it's time to flick up backflip. Okay? It's gonna be your cue, because in reality, you have control of Link before that the camera moves to show you Link. You have control before. So it's good to have a cue so that you can start taking actions as soon as possible. Okay? I didn't take care of Link's house because Danny B did it in a video. But okay, that's a really good cue. Paintskate gave it to me. Thank you, Paintskate. And since then, I started beating Navi at the Kokiri sword chest. So that's a really good cue. Boom. Alright. Now this is pretty good. If you want, in here, that's a really nice pause. There's something, well, I personally don't like it, but just so you know that it exists, instead of side hopping and holding right, you can side hop and hold down right, so that you also have a little bit of moving towards where you're going. Okay? Look into me eyes. That's a really awkward movement to see, because I don't know why you would have your stick towards this direction. Okay, I think this is a good moment for me to switch to the practice room just a little bit. Okay, so let me get to a safe state. Escape Link's house. Oh, you can Hell Knight? Really? I had no clue, honestly. Okay. Alright, so I'm moving this way. And then it seems like we had the same cue here. For the backflip, it's reacting to seeing the entire body of Link outside of this. So you would probably be around there, you know? Okay. During the backflip, during the backflip, you need to already be holding some kind of an upright position. You can't be holding anything else. There's no way. You know, like you're always going to have the same-ish angle, which is going to be something like that. And then you want to start holding upright. And I think the good thing to do is to not roll immediately. Just wait a little bit. And so that's the notch angle. So what you can see here is that upright is a little bit too much to the right. So you want to be holding a tiny bit over the notch. You're always afraid Link would fall down in the bush again. That's why. Yeah, don't be scared. Like, that's the kind of thing, like, if you're scared about it, mostly what it tells me is that you haven't tried it too much. You haven't played around it too much. So, that's something you want to get used to, is like, what can you hold before? Holding directions before is really important in the game. So you want to put like a save state here. And it's just always going to be nice. You see? So you want to get used to doing this. And then you'll have your roll. And then you want to aim over here. Okay? So that's like playing around of like what can you hold and when. Especially like when you have airtime that your joystick doesn't influence anything, or when you have loading zones, like already be holding a direction that is going to make Link move where you will want to go at the first possible moment that you will have control is a mechanic that you want to apply as much as you can. Like you always try to implement that, and when it's really uncomfy, then you drop it off. But that's the default stance, is like you try to be holding something when you are about to regain control. You just try to hold stuff. Okay, so let's move on and watch some more gameplay. Yeah, we're gonna have Zorro's voice. Okay, so how's it gonna go here? That was pretty fast. F. So for the side hop left here, something that is nice is that the rupees that are before can give you a cue. But it seems like you are not ready to side hop again. And you see how like you're standing here waiting to double check that you get the rupee. It's like during the side hop left, you want to be holding right and you want to frame perfect side up to the right as soon as you touch the ground. Or if not, you know, you're aiming to be as close as possible for that. So yeah. Now, how many was that? And then it's 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you started a bit more right. So, okay, this was probably weirder than what you usually do, but you know, we mentioned it. Okay. You started side hopping a bit left, but I'm not gonna worry too much because the cue for side hopping right that I use was you giving it to me, so it's pretty clear that you know it. Salut Luna, merci, c'est gentil. Alright, I'm really thrilled. What are you gonna be using here? Okay, so here it's a forward stab. And then you used a right slash. And then you're jumping over. Okay, and then you're not going for a bridge clip. Okay.
C'est bien parce que je vois de plus.
All right. So let's get going to gameplay real soon. I think you already know this, but all right. So I'm gonna equip myself a Kokiri sword real quick, and we're gonna double check this movement. Okay. Let's go. So the movement here is backflip. Then you have it. Okay, and now it's one backflip to the left, and then you start getting pushed by the sign, and then here it's up plus B. And if I backflip here, well, I think I just got lucky, because what you want to do is you do up plus B and you immediately start like potentially like, okay, either you get used to the timing, but what you want is to cancel the end animation of the forward slash. Okay? So 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, forward slash back, flip side up. That's the movement. Okay? One, two, three, pull sword, 1, 2, 3, forward slash backflip, and I don't know, if you don't do it, then maybe you do another backflip and blah blah blah. But that's the way this movement works. Then look at my input viewer. Like, I am flicking everything, every backflip and every side hop. I'm flicking. So, viva las subtitras automáticas. So, you want to make sure that you are not moving. And, okay, let's imagine I want to skip on bridge clip. The thing is, okay, I think with aiming for sub 55, you want to be attempting bridge clip and not be... If it fails once, then you don't do it. So it's 3 side ups left, and then you hold down left, have a roll, and then it's 2 more. And it's something like that. And if you miss it once, I recommend that you just leave. Okay? And then if you want to do Rose Rock, then something like this, and then you can either go to the pole or you can just YOLO the fuck out of it. Okay? Alright, let's move back to your gameplay. Alright, so we're gonna be going into the shop, getting the rupee. You want to try to cut that corner like really close, and as soon as you cut it, you like roll over here and mash A. This was too far away.
Avant, ça me paraissait complètement largement faisable en fait.
Okay, out of the shop, the movement is not so easy, and what you're doing right now is going to get you to walk a little too much. And I don't know if you saw, we will watch it again, but you've been rolling, and then around here you turn around, but you turn around without holding anything, which makes it that for the entire moment that you're flicking the camera, you're not moving at all, and we absolutely want to avoid that. Okay, so let's imagine I don't want to go for West Escape. I just want to go for Pokey. So 1, 2, jump. And you see I target during the jump so that I'm already on something that is like basically linear. And I can move away. You can have a 2-roll movement or a 3-roll movement. It's up to you. 2-roll movement is a little bit easier and make sure that you will not talk to the sign. So holding down and then rolling as soon as possible. And then turn around here and then probably as soon as I land here, try to start a back walk. And then you'll be in position. Okay? So let's move on. Vous streamez pas en squad, il faut que tout le monde soit partenaire pour streamer en squad.
Largement faisable en fait.
So you see that you are not moving here, and here there was no roll up until here. Like this entire section is a straight line and you didn't go for a roll. So I can understand that around this sign you don't want to roll, and you can check here to see that I'm pretty sure this means read. And you see how like it's going away and now boom, you could roll. Especially because you don't need any of these rupees, so it doesn't matter at all that you don't get any of that. Okay, so you set up your back walk, you have the shield, and you're gonna go for Pokey Escape. I'm not a big pro of Pokey Escape, and I guess you use Wally's method. Okay, wait 1 second. From here, you can see the log, okay? So there's no, and if you have any collision towards the guard is going to be pushing you into the corner that you need to be. So there is no way in hell you're turning around and having rolls, because rolls could talk to him when a backwalk is just like straight up faster, will get you in a good position. So here, before attempting the second jump, you want to be aiming for this. You see, like this side of the log, which you're not. But even though you're not, the camera angle that you have would already be like slightly on the right of the middle, so you could just backwalk all the way to the end. Okay? So this here is just like pure time loss, because you see how you pushed into him and it got you into the okay, good. That's the fast way to do Pokey Escape, so that's really good. All right. So that was all right. That was quite all right. Yeah, just make sure you quick draw the sword. I know you know how to quick draw the sword for sure, but yeah, just make sure like you get into a habit of quick drawing the sword.
Niveau jeu de mots et tout ça.
I was gonna watch the cutscene. Alright, so what's your movement here? What is your movement?
Mais je pense que ça a un lien avec...
Yeah, that's okay, no big deal. I personally use a roll straight forward because I want to keep the angle, and that helps me for the side hops. But if you don't want to do that, which you're not doing, then hold slightly right. You know, like a little bit on the right than the up notch, because you know that's where you're going. So then you can target, and then you'll have slider adjustments to do. You're gonna go more into a straight line. It may seem like it doesn't matter too much for this, but in the new route it does, so I'm giving you the tip. Okay, jump slash seems a little bit late. And here, like, your angle will almost always be the same, right? And you're gonna be holding ESS right. So you see how this wall just appeared? Then this wall appearing is like you wait a little bit, and then you want to release target before you actually get past this corner, so that it's the same as normal movement. It's like you want to cut that corner kind of close. So yeah, you could just have fun practicing the West a little bit. Get used to side hopping late, jump slashing early, and then untargeting a little bit earlier, because especially on West, the turns are so slow that you can actually anticipate a little bit. And once again, this used to not matter in the route that we're watching, so no big deal for past Zorro that is not caring too much, because time of day doesn't matter in this run. But in the new route, it's going to matter. So all of those little optimization are going to start to add up, and those are going to be actual time saves. So yeah, for sure, let's get it. Okay, Cuckoo time. So it's Cuckoo time, and you know that your angle is here, okay? So I know it's a little bit nerdy, but from the very start of CAC, do not roll straight forward. Do not. It will fuck up the camera. That's a big secret that everyone keeps from everyone else. When you enter CAC, you need to be slightly left than up. And it's basically like if you take this path to this and target on this line, this is the perfect backwalk line for the Cuckoo. So it's kind of like a cheat code, and you want to go to the Cuckoo in this line, and even if he's like 1 meter to the side, you want to bet that he's going to come back on this line and give you that perfect backwalk. You're playing for the win. So you're playing for that specific RNG. If the Cuckoo's super far away, then we start to adjust. But when you straight up enter into CAC, you want to be betting on this. So you would be over here. And you see how like it lines up with all the corners. So yeah. Take a few minutes with a safe state and just try to do it a couple times, and you'll see that it makes all of the angle adjustments way easier. Okay, pretty good first Cuckoo. I think this is way too left. Like, you're going there, the angle you want is there. So this is gonna fuck up the queue of the windows. In my eyes, that's kind of a big deal. Okay. In reality, this this angle I think is the Zoodoo angle, but it's for a different strat that uses nuts. But yeah, you almost want to get a backwalk that will be pushed by this wall of bricks. So right now, what I see is you're two left. So the queue of the second one is like a little weird. I think that was an okay throw, but from what I see, you know, the Cuckoo is going to be here. And what is really important for this Cuckoo is to be as close as possible to the wall. So for me right now, you threw the Cuckoo towards Anju as if he was going to go into a straight line, and actually I try to throw the Cuckoo on this beige patch, which I am starting to correct because this is going too far. but you want to be throwing the Kuko closer to the actual wall. Otherwise, the influence that you will give him will put him like over there on the wall, you know, what we call Narnia chickens. And you want it to grind against here and then sharp cut that corner. All right? And it will only sharp cut that corner if you're at the top of the stairs when it's over there. But I think it's not too bad. Okay, this backwalk is not made for sword and shield. This is not what you want to do on VC. This backwalk is made to stay here more and to influence this Kuko to go more to the right so that it's easier to shoot with the nut on N64. So this backwalk is kind of slow and it's not made for VC. So I would recommend to just go with the rolls. 4 quick rolls and a side hop is what I recommend. Okay, bad luck with the side hop.
J'ai sauté trop tôt, d'accord?
And then that was pretty nice. What? So yeah, do you want me to show you that? That's what I do like in the Kukos. Should I show you that? I think I should. Okay, let's go. Okay. Let's put the music back because otherwise it's very, very silent. Hey, Navi, Bottle, Kukos. Alright, so slightly left, then up. You know, and this is the exact line that you want. You see, I'm gonna get pushed by this wall, and then I'm gonna get pushed by the other one, and that's exactly what I want, because here, as soon as I turn, I can throw it over there. Now, for this one, you bump, you go wake him up by just crossing here. You go wake him up like this. And then it's 4 quick rolls. Side up right, hold down right during the side hop, and roll again immediately. Okay? And if you're here, it was just flick right. And then I know I have a habit to target because it's a lag reduction on N64, but that's not the case. Okay, then when you get here, you want to be around here and throw the Kukos like that. Okay? That's where you want the Kukos to be because you are going to be over there. And if you're over there, then that influences them like this. Now, by the time that they reach the corner, you will have gotten this Kuko and you will have started to backwalk, which will make their angle move towards Anju over here. So the big thing when you get the Kuko that is over here is do not backwalk there. Do not backwalk there. Backwalk there. Okay? Like at 1/3. So that when you arrive here, you're pushing the Kukos towards Anju. Those Kukos repetition are terrible. Okay? Now let's watch some more. Alright.
J'ai sauté trop tôt, d'accord?
Now you're here, and what you're going to do is very weird to me. Like, what you have to do is like a little lower than right. And you turned around.
Est-ce qu'il est pas monté super vite sur le rebord, Link?
I didn't lose too much time, but it's okay.
D'accord.
Alright, let's see those throws. That's okay. No! Okay, that's kind of a risky strat because, well, first of all, you're going to cover that distance so many times. Like, you covered that distance this way. Now you took the cuckoo here and you went back this way. And now you're going to do this distance again. So while you were doing this, the cuckoos on the minimap, they are now past this corner, and the good influence that you could have given them by rushing towards them is kind of over. It's like it's done. So you only do this if you're picking up the cuckoo like right there. You pick it up target backwalk if you want. But honestly, for sub 55 or like just as a matter of like getting used to doing the cuckoos fast, always turn around and aim at your backwalk. Always. You thought it was a safe strat when the cuckoos was next to the wall? Yeah, I can see that. It's just, it's gonna be very slow, and you see how like you went to the middle, which is where basically I told you to backwalk. But if you had turned around, you would have gotten there earlier. But let's mention it. This is a very good cuckoo batch, and it's looking pretty good. So your first throw might have been much better than what I thought. I could be the one being wrong on there. Okay, so that's very good. It's very fast. 430 pace. And your best is 436. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's 5 seconds off my gold. Okay, straight left. Good. Okay, that was a good throw. Alright, and now the most difficult one, bad RNG. So, having bad RNG is going to completely change the influence of the other ones. You fall down the ladder and you're gold? Ooh. So that's a good jump. Yeah, one of them is behind the well, but that's very likely because you had to go so far. That's okay in my book. That might be very much to the construction house, but since you're gonna have to go behind the bottom of the well, I think that's quite okay. Alright, cuckoos are done. Yeah, your cuckoos are good. I think your cuckoos are good. That was a good job.
T'as une partie RNG dans les poules. Bah, tu vois, par exemple, les 4 premières poules, là.
Okay, so let's navidive. So one thing, you want to try to navidive as much to the right as you can, because this is the side where the door is. So the more you're on the right, the closer you are to the door. Bonsoir, Capital Spiro. Okay? So if you can orientate your jump slash a little more to the right, to this corner, that's the best. You never thought of that, Judo? I realized that very recently. I was going to the left so many times.
On manipule leur déplacement pour qu'elles aillent près de l'enclos. Mais après, elles font leur life. Hein. C'est elles qui décident si...
Ça va, tranquille. Je vais faire un stream en anglais caporal, désolé. Pour la vidéo. It seems like you rush it a lot. Like, just wait. You're already running, the Skulltula is not even freeing you the path. So, to me, that was rushing. And the problem with rushing is that if you get hit, it will throw you back where you came from, and that's the worst situation. You'd rather be late and then get pushed towards where you want to go rather than back. Back, basically your run is dead. You just lost 40 seconds. Yeah, so be very careful on that one. Okay, very good placement for pot ISG. Then all of this movement doesn't matter, so I'm not gonna care too much. Good backflip. Okay, I'm cool with... Nah, let's be honest. I'm not cool with that strat. I'm not cool with that strat. I just don't like it. I don't see what it does. So, let's go for it. Wait one sec. I don't like this strat. Yo, why? Hopefully this works. I'm not too happy about it, but okay. So, let's see if it works. Fuck this shit, man. I'm just trying to get a safe state. No, it doesn't work. What the fuck? Why is it that my save state is not working? Why does it go back to the ground? What? Okay, what am I doing wrong? Anyone knows? I don't get it.
Means 3 months till 3 years booty time.
Holy shit, Wyatt. Okay. Buy it for 33 months in only one roll. You are one of the slickest asphalt surfers. It means 3 months till 3 years. That's so crazy. Thank you so much for the support, Viet. We're doing some coaching tonight. And the YouTube video will probably cut and come back at this time because I was choking the fuck out of my life. Okay, Zorro. What's happening here is if you hold down, I'm gonna press D-pad up one time. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Nothing moved. And then on the next frame, it's gonna look like this. This is the frame that you want to press Ocarina, because on next frame, you're on the ground. So that's the idea behind this trick. So right now, you shouldn't have the Ocarina equipped, okay? So you don't have the Ocarina equipped, and you need to equip it. So I just hate the fact that there's a frame perfect input, and you're waiting, doing nothing, equipping the Ocarina, and then losing 12 frames to doing a roll, when what you could do is hold down and press start, okay? And you have two options. It's like, okay, I pressed start, and start was too early, so Link's feet didn't move. And what I recommend in this case is you keep holding down and you mash. And this usually works. Or, wait. Or you get the good frame. And then you equip Ocarina, and you don't even need to hold down. And on pause lag, you just press Ocarina. And that's it. You're done. Okay? So, I don't see why not using this. It's just like, you know, like, why would you do something like this that is going to lose 12 frames with the roll when you could just either buffer and have a safe strat? You know what I mean? It's like there's no need for that roll. So I think this is a safe time save. Alright, so that's why, like, I'm not mad at Zorro. I don't enjoy the idea of the strat with the dry roll, and I have seen it a lot. And I think that sometimes, like, even for beginners, that's not a good idea. Like, I don't see it. I don't understand. There's a strange case that happened that I've seen where your stick doesn't do anything unless you roll first. So this means that you pressed Ocarina. So for example, see, my stick is gonna put Link to the ground. Now I press Ocarina, and now Link is stuck. Okay? So that's why the strat is hold down and press start. And then if you start pressing Ocarina, then you will already be moving. Okay? So the dry roll is made to get you unstuck from having pressed Ocarina before having an input. Okay? So the thing that happens is every time that you press the Ocarina, it actually resets to the animation. You see how the legs go tick 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 tick? That's why it's fine to mash. You see, I'm too early, and I'll just mash. Alright, let's watch Zorro, because that's what it's about. I think it's when you press Ocarina too early. No, yeah. You like the roll happened for us?
C'est nul.
Alright,
Ouais, elle reste autour d'une même position, mais...
I think you have the level to do the West. Have you ever tried the West, Zoro? You ever tried the West? Do you know the inputs?
Ils sont un peu plus loin, un peu plus machin, c'est des petits bouts de secondes de perdu.
You do it now? Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna trust you with this. I just had a new queue recently, but I'm gonna trust you. And that looked very good. Okay, where are we going?
Ouais, je sais, Dig Dig, faut que j'arrive à régler mon micro un peu.
Okay, target this and then go over there. It's lag reduction. It saves around 10 frames. It was found by Ama, so you target this and then you slowly walk around there. And you will have less lag.
Un peu mieux. Mais je galère un petit peu parce qu'en fait, je suis juste à côté de mon écran.
It's fresh new stuff.
Je peux pas mettre
Isn't it only for N64? N64 would never void here, so no. It was made for VC.
Ah oui, Ténébris, c'est des vieux graphismes, hein, c'est sûr. Après, je trouve qu'il a quand même bien vieilli le jeu vu son...
Alright, so you're doing the angle thingy. So no Wes, like no Hess here. It's okay. I think the Hess here saves a shit lot of time. Like 7 seconds, 8 seconds, something like that. So I would consider doing it. Ooh, that was scary. But I think that was pretty good. You don't think it's good without Vine Clip? And it makes the run true perfect? What's wrong with having the run true perfect?
Ça fait que les remasters, ok.
It's funny what you do because... So... Okay, this is not in the new route, so it's kind of pointless, but... If you put yourself a little more to the right... And even this position was fine. Like... Now... You have already the angle of this wall. It's the same angle as you just targeted before, and you didn't change it. So you could be starting to backwalk right now, and you would get the rupees exactly the same, and just you would save that amount of time. It's not in the new route, so it's kind of pointless. But it's just so you know, because you went for the wall again to target it before backwalking, when you already had the angle. Okay, just double check your angle here because it seemed like your joystick angle was off.
Bah en même temps, Dig Dig maintenant c'est considéré comme du rétro gaming. Hein. Considéré
Okay, that was alright, so I'm not gonna pick up on it.
Moi là où je me suis pris un coup de vieux, c'est quand j'ai compris que la GameCube c'était devenu rétro gaming. La console, j'ai acheté à la sortie, quoi.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't watching.
La console, j'ai acheté à la sortie, quoi.
Okay, that's nice. That's fast. Yeah, this run skips Lullaby, that's why it's so good. Okay, Zoro, just to make sure... even if you are going to buffer a trick, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't practice pausing on the good frames. And right here, you have dot skip that you're going to do in every single speedrun you ever do, basically, in Ocarina of Time. Like, not almost every time. But yeah, you paused really early, which is like quite... It's not good. Like, you know. And then the next buffers that you went for were not even really aggressive. Like, did you pass one frame every time? You see, like, this one didn't even move. Like, when you see this arm, you know that the first working frame is 2 frames away. And you have 1 of margin. You have to be way more aggressive on this pause buffering. I know it's scary. But yeah, be more aggressive. But also, like, on the first part is like, just get used to buffering dot skip and getting 1 of these 2 working frames every time. Like, almost every time. Come on. You will get it for sure. Your skill level is way over that kind of thing. This just shows that, like, you're going safe every time and you're confident in your pause buffering. So yeah, it will work. But you lost 6 seconds because of 3 extra buffers. And that's a lot. That's a lot. 6 seconds, that's not something you want to lose. So yeah. Tiny bit of, like, you know, do I don't know, 5 dot skips on warm up. Oh my god. Sorry, it's just like, yeah, that's the sub 55. I mean, we're gonna find 6-second stuff many times. Like, right here. Here you get control, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, you waited 17 frames before moving. That's too much. That's 1 full second of time loss. So the usual way it works, yeah, that's almost 1 second. The usual way it works is like when you're mashing this. Okay, I'm gonna go on my gameplay. It's not bad. Like, I'm sorry if it sounds harsh. It feels to me that Zorro is a friend of mine, so I know that she's a very good player, and I don't want shit like that to happen. No way. Okay, by the way, for sword, you can do this. So you just backwalk, flick up, and then go back to down with releasing target, and this usually works. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, so you do your side hops to the left. I got 2nd frame here. And then here, you're holding left, and you will be mashing A for the roll. And what's gonna happen is that you will get an angle that almost goes to the Master Sword. You see? This is the angle that you will get, so you'll just have to do a tiny left-ish, okay? Just mash A and target on the first roll. And this is how... This is what happened. You tried that without mashing the roll, so it was awful for the angle. Yeah, the camera angle is exactly the one that you enter the cutscene with. Which means... This is the angle for dot skip. So the advantage of also having done sword dot skip is that sword dot skip targets the side of the door, which means that mashing a roll left is perfectly towards the pedestal. That's another thing why swordless is so good. But if you buffer, with sword is so much better because you have 2 frames and it's gonna be a 1 pause almost guaranteed. Alright. Okay. Now it's going to be 4 hours of non-fun.
Nice.
So let's move to here. Wait, I want to check one thing. There's no equips to do here?
ponts.
No equips at all. I don't know.
J'ai
I don't
fait
exactly
chacun
know
une
the
bonne
VC
dizaine
route,
de
but
fois,
okay.
Alors que c'est quand même assez long les Fire Emblem. Mais une bonne dizaine de fois.
Didn't you buy a electromotor adapter so that you could have input display? Do you not use input display?
100%. Donc à reset sur certaines maps parce que pour 100% c'est galère à avoir.
Yep. You did? Okay. I was looking for it, but I don't see it.
Ah oui, il y avait Skyward Sword. Galère à avoir.
Okay, so you went for 3 really closed rolls. I think you were rushing your rolls a little too much. I prefer to do 2 here. I can speak for Zorro, but I also haven't figured it out. Guys, you just download Nintendo Spy and plug the USB from the adapter into the computer, and Nintendo Spy will know it. Oh, it's actually best? Okay. And you probably frame counted it, right? That's what your username means. What up, count? So yeah, 2 down is a really nice way to actually cut that corner. Because as you can see on 3, you go a little bit away from it.
Ah oui, il y avait Skyward Sword sur Wii. Pardon, j'ai un peu tendu.
And then 3 and a side hop.
Pas aimé du tout.
You could get a little closer to that guy, but it's not too bad. So it was a little bit the same on the way in. Like when you went here as Chal, it looked like your angle was off. You were probably trying to use a notch angle and then adjusting. It's okay. It's not big time save, but I mean, whether it is in randomizer or in speedrun, and in many speedrun, you will go through this area, and in this area there's nothing else to do than knowing your angles. I mean, you could do side hops, but that's try hard. But if you want, check the side hops. It's just, if you want to do the rolls, just check the angle. It's a little bit below upright, okay? Because this first roll feels not too far, but it's also a little weird.
Ah ouais, Akanaïs? Franchement, je connais pas les Monster Hunter, j'ai jamais essayé.
Also,
Ah ouais, Akanaïs?
it's zooming. It's hard to save time as adult. It's better as child. Oh, okay, I'll remember that. This movement is really weird because if you hold left from here, you will have this kind of weird thing. And then I don't know why you don't target this roll, because the camera is still facing at river and you want as soon as possible to go into a backwalk. And now your input display is working. I just made it work, Grego.
Time to count those lost frames. Aye.
So yeah, if you do a roll left, you want to target as soon as possible. I actually have weird feelings. Like with Chef, we were talking about how to make this movement decent, and I ended up going for the least worst of possible things. Okay, so this, I need to re-enter full speed. All right, so you arrive here, and what I prefer to do is a side hop left, hold left, roll target, and then I'm going to aim at the very beginning, like the very right side of the bridge, and that's usually the angle I want to backwalk with. Okay. Heureux in the desert, skyward, what up? So something like this is what I prefer, because I just really don't like this, because then it's frame perfect to get a good angle, and I don't know. This gets you working. It's almost always the same, so if you want to get better, you could have a roll that is slightly lower than your left notch and then go this way. But yeah, I like this side hop. I know it's not absolutely godlike, but I just don't like this little side thingy thing. But if you want to do this, hold left, then you target the first roll and then try to get your angle. Okay, that's kind of what you want to be aiming for, just to make it happen fast. Cause I'm sorry, but I'm gonna show it again just so you see the difference. It's not to be rude with you. 1, 2, 3. That was a lot of rolls. You're not losing minutes, but that's, I don't know, probably a second.
Ouais, j'ai eu du mal avec le Skyward Sword parce que je l'ai trouvé très répétitif. Tout se passe sur 3 zones, quoi.
Okay, you had good joystick angle entering CAC.
De petites références à la suite de la série, en fait. Vu qu'on est censé être aux prémices.
Here again is like, why do you not target the angle of this first roll? Oh, that's a good point. So what Count is saying is, right here, your angle is grinding a lot, so do not hesitate to switch to down right and go for 2 rolls. You don't target enough. I mean, it's funny because usually the problem for players is that they target too much, but it seems like you don't target enough. So here, on this roll, you probably want to target, because you went really far to be starting this backwalk, and as usual, with the constant speed of the backwalk, you want to refund the turnarounds, so the longer the backwalk, the better. You follow the vibe of the camera. So I think Count would tell you the same about this angle. Now, you turn around and go for rolls, because you can visually see that your speed has been decreased.
Il y en a plein des refs, mais je sais pas, j'en attendais peut-être.
Same thing, 2 rolls. Okay. Hey, thanks Count for the input. That's really cool.
Après, le truc aussi, c'est qu'il est sorti après Twilight Princess, en fait. Et Twilight Princess, j'ai adoré. Et du coup, je l'attendais un peu comme le Messi, hein, Skyward Sword. Genre, ah, le nouveau Zelda sur console. Ça fait 6 ans que j'attends.
Okay, so here, the new strat is to blow up this wall. And, fuck. So the new route is gonna have you blow up this wall, and I think there are mainly 2 options to blow up this wall. The first option is you drop, immediately start running, and then do not get into a rush. You have a lot of time to go and slash this. So privilege the angle, just slash this. If you're having troubles with this, or you're too scared, 2 ESS left, then open the chest and then you can start moving. Okay? So 2 ESS left and drop. This is Icola strat. Alright, YouTube, remember that. Icola. New setup maker from France. Alright. So let's watch some more. You're probably only going to...
Attends. Du coup, j'avais peut-être placé la barre un peu trop haute ici.
You don't think your waiting technique loses time over the 2 ESS one? I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Okay, you know the cheating technique? If you want to get 6 scores, as soon as you jump, you press Ocarina. It will stop the timer and then you will look cool. It does nothing. It doesn't go faster. It probably makes the jump slower. But you will look cool for sure.
Non, non, mais il y a plein de
You lose momentum. Fuck it. You will look cool. Yeah, I realized that because one day I was in DMC trying to do it and I wasn't making the gap.
C'est juste que moi, personnellement, je ne suis pas du tout
But you will look cool.
J'ai fait une fois, ça m'a
You can get 45.
Faye, elle m'a saoulé. Ça suffit.
Okay, this is a weird moment of the Dampe race, but like the line is here. The line is here. It's one of the hardest moments to keep a straight line. So behind the boulder, try to get used to getting a straight line. You're bad at Dampe. You want me to rewatch a little more? I'll watch a little more. Okay, this is just unlucky. What do you want?
Non, non, mais il y a plein de références, mais j'en attendais peut-être plus.
That's unlucky. I enjoy going to the right side, by the way. I don't know if you do.
Après, le jeu est pas mauvais. Hein. C'est juste que moi, personnellement, je m'y suis pas du tout attachée. J'ai fait une fois, ça m'a suffi.
Yeah, here you're a little bit offline. And here, you're both off the line and exposing you to flames. Like, you want to be almost grinding this. Zorro's Dampe is extremely hard to do good. Yeah. How do you get lost? I mean, Zorro, if you tried and get lost, it means you were in a race and you tried it YOLO and you couldn't retry because you were not on the practice run. So let's face it, you didn't really try to practice it. I don't think so. So yeah, get in the practice run, do a safe state, try 4 times in a row to go to the right. You will not get lost. It's right, left, left. And it's fairly easy. Yeah, don't worry. You will not get lost, and it's like last chances to get flames. Honestly, I get 47s on the right side as often as I get them on left side. And I'm actually more consistent at fast times because I get less flames. Here, you are very far off the good line. So I think from here is where you want to be practicing. And here... Okay, so you were cutting this corner, but right now you have a decent line. And it took you a while to wiggle around and then throw a roll that was kind of iffy. So I know that door is really difficult to do well, but that wasn't too strong. Okay, if you want to go for 4 rolls, try to delay them a tiny bit. Just delay a tiny bit. It's either 4 delayed or basically depending how you take this corner. But you see, like, you started your roll like past the corner. So in this case, 4 delayed is better. But if you have a roll, like, if you have one that starts before, then 5 squished ones might be better. But you see how like you've been running for a good 3-4 steps. It probably doesn't change much, but you gave every probability for rushed rolls to happen before. So yeah, try to not do that. Those 2 rolls were really rushed. And then when you arrive here, like you could cut this corner, but if you delay those rolls a little bit, you can sharp left a little more. And also like, look, 1, 2, and then you know you want to go left, and then it's gonna be a straight line. Target this roll. What are you going to, like, you're making your life so much harder when the camera is pointing there for the next roll to happen. Now the camera is pointing there. Your next roll is so difficult to do well, and it goes wrong. And now your other roll is still difficult, and now the camera is going, like, to the void. So, yeah, target the first roll, and it's gonna make your life so much easier. In here, you are not letting enough time between rolls, which makes it that you're getting further and further away from the good line. So just let Link walk upright. Even if, like, if you want to use the notch, perfect. Use the notch. It's fine. Just let more time to visually see that Link is going to this angle before rolling. Just let him run more time. All right? It's because you're rushing rolls that you're getting too off. You thought it was the angle of the stick? I mean, you could be correcting with the angle of the stick, but it's kind of risky. That's how you end up jumping off.
Ouais, Gris à rime là. Je trouvais qu'il avait pas trop de charisme en fait. Ouais, Gris à rime là.
So here, if you're walking, like, try to walk slow and withdraw, like, sheath the sword.
Ah, t'as le même ressenti envers TP? Ouais, mais je peux comprendre. Ah oui, et le banni aussi, tu fais 3 fois. Bah,
yeah, spam A, and if you're too early, it will sheath the sword.
De ce que j'aime dans les Zelda à la base, et avoir un Zelda qui était un peu plus réaliste comme ça.
All right, left side camera. So, do you see how, like, the animation started on the left of Link? This 50-50. It can start on the right or on the left.
Et avoir un Zelda qui était un peu plus réaliste comme ça et tout, un peu plus sombre et tout ça, j'ai beaucoup aimé.
Good. Perfect.
Ce que j'aime dans les Zelda, c'est les HESS. C'est pour ça que t'aimes pas TP.
Okay. So this loading zone starts here in this corner and ends here in this corner. And the thing is, so here you're having very good trajectories, but from here to the loading zone, the straight line is going to be on the right. So your line is here. The line you want to follow is right here. Okay? And you're going to go in the middle over there. It's kind of intuitive, but an optimal line detected. But yeah, it's just like, I mean, you don't need to every time have the optimal line, but the reason why I'm being such a bitch during the coaching session is that what I really want is that when you go into practice mode, you think about it. Before you take the decision for one of your movements, it's going to be in your mind. And then if you don't want to follow this line, then that's correct. From Hyrule Field to Valley, I can see it really well. I don't know what you mean. But okay, like, this is the line that you want. And right now you're going away from it. And I knew when it was showing up. Like, this line in Graveyard, so many players are just not thinking about it, but it's just the way it happens. Arthur wins coaching my any percent run. I don't think I would have anything to say, Paint. Honestly, I don't know what I would have to say. There's so few, and I mean, you guys already know what you're doing. Yeah, that's pretty fast equip. Do you know that you can flick and press at the same time? I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna show it to you, but like, let's imagine I want to equip the lens. I can do down and C down at the same time, and it will equip. If I want to equip the Ocarina, I can do up and a C button at the same time. So, for example, when you come from the left, you do left and a C button, and it will equip at the same time. And same when you want the shield. Like, if you know that left will get you to the sword, you do left, and then you do down plus A at the same time. Boom. And it puts the shield on. The only coaching we can offer, Paint. Hey, Paint, just start reducing the amount of runs you do every week, and slowly, you will be brave enough to quit. It's okay to be addicted. Just be brave enough to get through it. Oh my god, any percent, guys, come on. Do something. It's like quitting smoking. I just want to do a few more. I know I will get it.
Mais c'est clair, t'es Nibrise.
Alright, so where are we going here? It's so funny how, like, you never target. Like, we don't see shit. Half of the screen is a wall. For fucking 30 frames, we don't see shit. Oh, you guys don't see? Yeah, that's the same feeling I have when I watch Zorro's live. It's like, look at this.
Change to sin.
I know. Sorry, okay? Get over it. It's the same feeling. Like, look at this. Look at this. I want to see the game. Look, we can't see the game. Where is the game? So yeah. So I think targeting in that role would be nice. So then you can actually start getting this nice cutting here. And then here you still don't target, but your line is pretty good. I think you're missing a roll here. One. Just go for one more. Fuck. Yeah. And if you want to have to not... Yeah, there's something about this last part of movement, like, I think rolling here and then aggressive flick to the middle of the house and then hookshot immediate shot would be faster than the slow turning. And then we don't see half of the game feed. You don't want to target with the hook? Oh yeah, don't target. Fuck it. Roll quick draw. I always hated roll quick draw. But it's a possibility. I would need to learn it. But yeah. You're going to target here and then have to move, try to flick. Roll quick draw is based. Fuck, I have to learn it now. You're going to buy the fairy. If you want to go directly to DMT, it's better to go on the left of this ball so you have a better backwalk angle. And yeah, trajectory was kind of meh, but it's not gonna be in your next run, so that's okay.
Ouais, je comprends, Alexis. Comme dit, hein, c'est vraiment.
Yeah, aiming with target with the hook
la-
is like, it's hard to make
La
it
mise en
worth
place de
it.
l'univers m'a pas trop touché, quoi. Après, faudrait que j'essaie de le refaire,
RNG
hein,
Fairy
peut-être.
next? Nah, nobody on VC wants to run RNG Fairy. They're too scared.
Ouais, c'est vrai, Ténébris.
I don't know why.
Un bon rire de méchant.
Pain, do
C'est
it.
important, les rires de méchant.
Yeah, but it's still slower, Chalon-Soi. That was a lot of rolling. One day you'll go hard on Noxy. Okay, just be a man and take the Highland Shield as child, and Hess with all of your chews in Hyrule Field, in Kakariko, in everywhere. Please do it. Please motivate everyone to do it. Nobody wants to do it. Yeah, your entrance in the, sorry, I'm gonna go back to the gameplay. You're holding up here. You should be holding right of up, because then you're holding upright and then holding up. This is very octagonal. It was like straight up right, and then straight up is like, yeah, try to find that in between. Fanta was doing it, shield as child. Why do you want us to Hess when we can't even get sub 50 Dampe? It's not the same at all. It's not the same at all. Don't make me repeat. Hessing is not about the time save. It's about the amount of fun that it gives you. And it's also fast. Yeah, if you had targeted first roll, you could have saved one roll for this backwalk, but it's honestly not too bad. It's impossible to get shield as child on VC, I'm pretty sure. Nah, I'm sure it can be faster. Oh, come on, Zorro. No fucking way you're doing the backflip. Okay. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. Alright. Actually, slashing choose is not super easy if you don't know the tip. There's... Yeah, I know which cat you mean. Oh, no, 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 no. Have you ever seen Flo's run an MST? Is she backflipping for this and then doing unbuffered doom jump? Fucking Claire gameplay. Risk everything when it's not worth and then just lose time over dumb shit. I'm sorry, Claire is fast. She's faster than me. Anyway, we're trying to slash choose. Okay, so the trick for slashing choose is if you run and then press shield and crouch, this is stopping you. And then you will have to gain momentum again, and the chew is too fast for you. You can't slash it anymore. It's gone. It's gone. But if you target, you will keep running. And you see how like the chew is still under you, and then you can release target and slash, and you will get it. So that's the big thing about slashing chews. If you can slash chews on flat ground, it's because you drop the chew with target, and then you release target to press B. All of this holding up, okay? So just get a pack of 50 chews and slash them in Lon Lon Ranch, okay? And when you enter DC, the movement is one roll, slash a chew if you want, and then you have the try hard movement, which is this, which is a forward stab and a jump slash. But don't worry too much about that. But at least roll, drop a chew, and then slash it on the ground. Okay? So I repeat, the secret is you run, drop a chew, and slash without targeting. Everything is holding up. So that's the trick. Once you have that, the try hard movement is taking a damage from the chew slash before the cutscene. Oh, is it? Why on the ground? Because if you can do it on the ground, you can do it on any wall. It's like you will have more time. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not important. It's just, it's the same. If you can do it on the ground, you can do it anywhere. So that's why I'm saying on the ground, Chalenswa. The super try hard is immediate angle rolled to the right. Oh yeah, true. Immediate slash chew so that it damages you before it blows up the wall. And target jump slash. Is that even possible? Yeah, well, do this, okay? Do what the man said. Yeah, roll to the right. Scary stuff. Alright, let's move on. But you see all of that distance? That's no bueno.
Je me souviens plus assez du jeu, Flouche.
You're talking about Skyward S-word. Okay. If you mash rolls in the lava, like here, you mash a roll and then mash another one, you will take hits faster. You would have taken all the hits by the time you moved here, so it would have been fine. Alright. One more frame. Woohoo! You don't have any equips to do here? I thought I had time to lose damage without rolling in this run. Oh, okay. Basically, the angle of the camera here is always going to be the same. So try to remember, like, it's between the two notches. Like, up right would go somewhere here, and up goes somewhere here. So you want to be trying to roll around here. You see how you were holding up? You told me you were holding directions during the loadings, which is correct, but you're trying to not always hold up. Adjust to the stuff. And that was a marathon before the first roll. So like you want to get a roll sooner than this. Like that was too much, and your roll is not even that good because you want to be cutting both this corner and this corner. And right now you are going over there. So watch out. You see how like you got two rolls? And also here you want to be targeting because that's a little too left. You're going to need 9 side hops instead of 8 here. It's usually 8. But yeah, you want to practice this movement after the Doom jump. This is something that is really frequent, is like just before a big trick or just after a big trick, you know, like the trick that have positioning, setups, pause buffers and stuff like that. Players tend to be sketchy. Yeah, that's why you need 9 side hops. So yeah, that's usually the part where I'm going to focus more is going to be just before and just after like important impressive tricks, because those tricks, they attract your attention into a lot of practice, and usually the things that are just before, you will consider it so much less important that, you know, you'll do it a couple times and then be like, yeah, it's easy, I'm doing it fine. And like here, it might seem not too bad. It's like, yeah, I'm doing 9 side hops instead of 8. But the reason for that is because you've been losing 1 or 2 seconds on the movement before, and then you're going to lose 7 frames because you've done 1 extra side hop. So there's actually quite a bit to save here. How much do you lose if you do 1 roll more to get to the same position? 1 roll is 12 frames. Like, you could round it up to 14 usually. Like 12 you get back control, but 14 is what you what RTA will do. Not the player, the Well, that was pretty good. Good line. Okay, good. Alright, not too bad. You want to be aiming here. Bomb Hess. So you want to cut this corner, and then you want a straight line to here. You see, like, this is your line. But that's not bad. That's quite okay.
Bah, un peu comme Toilette Princess, je pense, Alexis, justement.
You told me you were doing the Hess in DMT and in here. Yeah, some targets would help, for sure. After you cut the corner, go for a target. Yeah, now. So how good is this Hess going for you? Is it going all right? You want tips? I can give you tips. One out of 3? Okay, that's not bueno. That is no bueno, amigo. Let me give you a couple tips. The mini-map is strong for this Hess? Maybe. Alright, so you arrive here, and you can flick to the left. I believe what Wally does is ESS left, so that it's easier to take the corner. Then this Hess is going to work if you drop 1, 2, and 3 frames after, if you roll 1, 2, 3 frames after the shield, and all of those 3 frames will have 3 ZNR frames to start the Hess. So it's one of the easier Hesses to start in the entire game. The difficult thing is that you cannot maintain target for a long time. You have to let it go really fast so that you can get this sweet angle. Then when you get here, one of the first cues that I was using as a starting player was this wall to the left. You see how I was grinding before, and now there's been this wall? Well, this wall is basically indicating me the corridor. So this could be like partially your cue to get into it. But the big problem with this is that you take a very unoptimal line. Like, optimal line is kind of hard to do, so don't do it at first. But optimal line would be somewhere like this, because you want to go straight there. They don't do Chu Hess here? What do they do? It's not Chu Hess here? Yeah, fuck it. What you want is the way this works. So you see how, like, you could be grinding around this, and then when you see this pop, then you know that the corridor is right there. All right, so you'll be hessing. I mean, even bomb hess, you're gonna be hessing like that. And then you could be grinding, then you know you're doing good here. Alright? Does the cue make any sense? The minimap cue allows you to take a better turn without too much problem. The problem is doing the backwall cast. So, since you're going uphill, you're gonna have to back off the bomb probably a little bit more. But other than that, it's a normal backwall cast. I can't really help you with that. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Et comme Wind Waker, c'est des jeux. Et l'humour et l'atmosphère et ce genre de choses.
Alright, we're in Goron City. How are we stopping the Goron?
Bah ça en réalité moi j'avais trouvé.
Don't use a
J'avais
chew,
trouvé ça
don't do
drôle,
it.
Mais,
Okay.
en casu c'était c'était sympa quoi. Je
Perfect.
suis contente que ça soit pas resté.
That's the faster thing to do. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Is like from here, cutting everything to going there, I don't like it. So here, I would climb this immediately. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be because what you did was like going like you were going straight up and then going perpendicular, which is like not even like for the entire time of the jump that you will do at the end of this path here. Like from now until you start going towards the door, you're not moving forward. So all of this, and now you're resuming to going where you should be going. So that's a lot. That's a whole lot. You have multiple options. You have some backwalk options. But yeah. Nah, not really. The jump slash is like the fact that you go so far there and you're not even trying to stay close here. That's the problem. Here you're already fucked. Yeah, it's Zorro's voice in the VOD. The jump slash is for having sword in the next trick. Yeah, it's no big deal. Yeah, Zorro's a girl. You can quick draw sword on the landing, and you can quick draw sword whatever. Like that jump slash is immensely slow. Yeah, climbing the fence also can give you an additional damage, so yeah. GameCube controller tricks. Alright. What are we doing here? That's a very slow start. You are holding forward. You know the sign is not forward. The sign is like probably a notch upright. And you could be rolling. But for some reason, every loading zone you're holding up. It's not GameCube only if you claw grip. Yeah, that's true. It works on CCP too. That's true. Man, I think CCP is just so much better than fucking GameCube. But by the way, did you guys see I modded a GameCube controller yesterday? I put a nunchuk stick into it. And it's so much taller that it acts as an ESS adapter. Because it's taller, for the same physical input, it triggers less game input. I was doing angle changes with Hessing, and I've never played on GameCube controller in my life. And then I realized I didn't plug in the adapter. So that was fun. So I think having a not necessarily bigger, just longer. Longer is the way to go. But yeah, come on Zorro, like that was no bueno. Ugh, sorry. Triangle change with Joy-Cons. Steel stick and GC controller, that's super useless. The texture of the stick is kind of bad though, unfortunately. I have no clue. I use N64 controller mostly, but it didn't feel too bad. It's probably a little less grippy, yeah. And then Zorro, what I would advise is that you do not point the sword at this. It's totally useless. You could be facing the other way and it would still work. The problem is, like, if you stab and hit one of the pots, I don't know how it does on VC, but on N64 it would lag and it would make the timing for ISG different. So you might just fail ISG more than you should because of this. So just stand close to it and it will read if you're on the good frame. Here, you stabbed twice and didn't press A on the correct frame, and you're moving position because you think that you are not in a good position to read the sign, but it's actually that you just did not press A on the good frame. Why do you break this pot? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, why did you break this pot? You broke this pot for the heart, but why do you need the heart? Out of frustration, fuck this pot. Why do you need the heart? You're going to water, you need to damage down. You hate enter water split? Okay, that's a bad idea. It's like a losing strategy, Zorro. It's like you lose time because you usually lose time, and then it will make you lose time, which will comfort you in the fact that you're being slow and it will lose more time. So it's kind of like going for the wrong choice in rando and just persuading yourself that you're bad, but you're just taking the wrong choice every time because you think that wrong. You get what I mean. But yeah, you don't want to do it with the bib. What? What am I hearing? Zorro, you are not taking this pot anymore. Is that clear? Yes. It's the same idea as like having a true perfect run. That's the way. It's like you use your chews. You don't want to finish the run with 3 chews because you cannot use them on the next run. You used to take the Runius pot. It's also bad. Do not take any pots. It's fine. Just do not take any pots, okay? Do not take any pots, and then you will play perfect because you're a great player and you will just save time, okay? And same for the chews. You use all of your chews, and if you miss a chew, then you keep going. And if you have to use another one, then you will skip something else on the way. No big deal. Okay? There's always a way to back things up and still be true perfect. So just use all of your assets to make, like, you want to be playing with a winning mindset. You want to be playing with the mindset that, like, everything's going to be fine and things are going to be fast. So you want to be using all of your choose to have one purpose, and you want to be, you know, having your hearts that go low. Tout va bien. Yeah, YOLO. Because you know what? You can only YOLO one time in your entire life. So you better do it. Alright, I think you have changed the way you do this, but yeah, you were back, yeah, like you were back walking for too long. Okay. So, the movement that I like to do here is one roll down. Here you hold straight down, one roll, and then you will roll down right-ish, and then it will give you a back walk, like a very long back walk. And during this very long back walk, you can quick draw the hook shot. That's what I like to do. I think it's faster than what you're doing, and especially since the carpet makes that you can't do shit here. This slide thing, you want to pull the bomb as soon as you slide. Here, you want the bomb to be already in your hands, okay? As soon as you jump. Did you shield? You did shield. Don't shield. Why? You need to damage down for the water cutscene. Oh, because of beep. Yeah, sorry. It's because of beep beep. Just turn off your game sound if you don't like it. What are we doing here? I don't want the beep beep. You know, like the beep beep? Come on, it's the beep beep. Yeah, hold left here. I don't know. Also, you took damage here when you could have actually avoided it. Like, if you want, flick left, and you do as if you wanted to Hess, is like shield and then roll, and that will avoid damage. You didn't want to take it, now you target, and then get a recoil that gets you further from where you're going. I'm not happy about that, Zorro. There was a category in which I was showing, I think in AD, I was showing up here and I did not want to take damage. And I think my strat was flick left, drop a chew, roll, and ESS up right without targeting. And it would, like, fess into the hole without taking damage. That was sick. That was sick. Okay, whatever. If you're less into the water, it's a little risky, but you can actually not have the full dive animation of going under it. Could be fun to try that. Do it! N64 glory days. Man, I was running AD, no SRM, with double chew RBA because I would do double chews everywhere. That was the most glorious route ever. And fuck, man, I was slow. You remember that, Don? That was awesome. Please don't do this setup anymore, Zorro. It's a good setup. It's a good setup, but you're faster than this. Yo, El Tony! Je fais un stream en anglais ce soir, excuse-moi si c'est un peu la merde. Okay, we're going for ISG. And you do fast strat? Okay. Yeah, timing the chew here would be nice, but I think in Nocturne RTA, the best thing to do is to do that with a bomb. For the bomb, you want to aim for very late frames. So basically, you know the frames that you would roll for, I don't know, let's say for a super slide, like very late. Then you want to shield and press A 1 frame after for the mega side hop for the waterfall. If you get that 1 frame delay, this is what opens up to a lot more frame data. You want to practice it? Do it. Sure, do it. And if you can use a bomb here, you can use more choose to Hess everywhere, whenever you want, because it's beautiful. Why did that fail?
Pas assez tourné, je pense.
Yeah, that's too much in the middle. You want to shoot to the right. Bad entrance speed? With the cutscene, it shouldn't matter. It does? Hmm. That's pretty classic. Like, whenever there's a trick, like a major trick, the movement gets fucked. The entrance speed in the loading zone will affect where you stand, even though there's the cutscene. The cutscene doesn't set your position. That's what he means. Alright, Zoro. Once you get the angle, just fucking mash the rolls. Anything that is slippery, you want to be mashing rolls. You will slash to stop no matter what, but just spam the rolls. I'm really sorry, but let's watch it again just so you see that like you're just running around. And like it's not against you, but it's just like those little things. You should always go fast in loading zone if you can. That was good. So, if you want my cue is those 2 white spots. I used to aim in the middle of those. Oh, you fell? Yeah, that's why, like, when you fail a run, it's good, even if you know you can do the thing, it's good that you go into practice, do it a couple times, just to get, like, this confidence boost to actually, like, keep being fast at it, and fuck it. If it has to fail, it will. So yeah, you end up getting the same cue as me. It's kind of unclear where you're going. Just go there.
On est passé, je pense, à 1 frame de reclip.
Non. Non, pas
Genre
du tout.
vraiment.
Mais tu t'es fait peur. Alright, so you got scared from this. Oh, you went too far here. Now you turn. You went too far.
C'est un ledge clip ici, Flouflouche. Du coup, en gros, faut relâcher le target et faut target à une frame précise. Target et faut le...
Alright, mash B and A here. Just mash really strong because initial speed here is really slow and it's not enough to get there.
Faut target à une frame précise.
Is it?
Dans l'idée.
It is. Fuck me, I'm wrong. And Hondo it does, like after like Furrow's Wind and shit like that. Oh, because you enter at 0 speed.
Le fait de clip. Ouais, je le fais une buffer. Mais tu peux le buffer, effectivement.
Alright. Well, you know about the other trick, so... I'm not gonna bother you with that.
Why? Why? Why are you oh, sorry. I'm sorry I'm screaming. But why? What is the point? You will have to damage down longer. You're about to do a cutscene skip for which you need half a heart. Don't take the spot. You're you're playing as if your PB is 1 hour and 20 minutes and it's the first time you run this category. You are so much better than you picture yourself. Like, this kind of moves just screams lack of confidence. If you die because you got hit, then you die because you got hit. And the run is dead, and that's it. You are not going to sprain your wrist because the run died. You will not cry and be depressed because your run died. It's just, if you fuck up and the run dies, that's a perfect logical sequence of events. And what you want is to succeed, and you will, because you're a good player. Just trust yourself. Okay? You had 1 heart and a half, which is half a heart too much for what you're about to do. And you're still taking a fairy. That's not good. So if you want to achieve great score, which you will do, just trust yourself. Use all of your resources and just rush at the things. Do the optimal thing you want to do. Yeah. I mean, you take that fairy if you are about to cross that door with half a heart. That's the only situation. Here's a virtual cookie and hot milk. Sorry. But, okay, be aware if you're watching this. I'm getting mad because I know Zorro is a very good player, and that is not what happens when you feel confident about it. And I want her to be confident. Did you take damage here? No, you didn't, okay? You succeeded because you're a good player and you did not need that fairy. Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna take half of the damage here. Oh, there's one thing you don't know about this trick. Isn't there a new setup for this? No. Oh, because that's the old route, Fanta, but I don't know. To save. I didn't pick that up, but you're not saving in Water Tempo anymore. Please don't save in Water Tempo. Like, I told that to Icola yesterday. I was like, yeah, if you fail the hover, your run is dead, and that's just the game. Like, you don't have enough time save to actually like retry. You can do 2 bomb BK skip, it's faster, but it's way harder. Yeah, if you have to do something, but okay, so I'm getting messages. You failed. Okay, sorry, I was reading a funny message. Back. Adult 2. Water Temple. BK skip? Okay, so...
So what you do here is you press B and hold R in the unpause lag, okay? And what it will do is it will slash because the shield will not have enough time to get in front of you at the same time. You can even hold shield before pressing unpause and press B in the unpause. This is especially for pause buffering. You know, like, okay, so I'm holding R for shield, and I'm gonna press B in the unpause. If you're doing it on buffer, you press R after B, yeah. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna slash, it's gonna drop you down, the bomb is gonna hit you, you're gonna ground clip, and then you're gonna put your shield, and the next frames of damage of the bomb will touch your shield and push you into the loading zone. So that's what you want. And it's just faster. You do this unbuffered. I mean, that's typically the kind of thing that, like, you know, like, don't focus too much on unbuffered stuff. You have a 55. Like, don't take the fairies, don't do the safety save, don't take the hard pots. But you can definitely buffer this frame just so that you make sure the run goes on. Because you don't have the equip here anymore. It's a 4-framer, Don. Yeah, it's big, but like the punish for this is a lot. You need to get ISG back, redo the hover, it's 2 more bombs, then place the other bomb, wait for it again, and then do it. She don't need a buffer, but it's, you know, I can understand someone wants to buffer that. That's different than confident, you know? You would have been shocked if that's 2-frame. Yeah, it's a 4-frame, but the thing is, like, they slightly move 1 up or 1 down. And it even could be 2 up or 2 down, depending on how high your hover is. Can I get a fairy and do it unbuffered? No. You can do the other way around if you want. Big blue, big red, first explosion. Depends how high you are, but no. Alright, let's move on.
Les skip ont pas le même timing, ouais. Mais celui-là, je le trouve assez facile, justement.
Yeah, if you aim for big blue, nothing wrong will happen.
Pour faire le... Mais genre, absolument, je suis pas à l'aise.
Okay, so what's the RNG? Pwah, you get perfect RNG.
La meilleure run de tiens. Ça fait plaisir.
You stop there in case you get touched by Morpha. If you get touched by Morpha, the run is dead and that's it. You stop doing this untargeted? It's too scary and saves like no time? What do you mean untargeted? Okay, so here Morpha's ball is going to travel like this, and if the hook shot goes through the tentacle, then it will not be able to hook shot Morpha. So what I do personally is I aim over it. Like, you see that line? I would aim something like this. Okay, so typically here I would aim here and then react to seeing the ball coming from here. So let's see. That was very good.
under it would work. To the side is kind of risky because it's going to be more precise. Yeah, that was pretty fast. Let's be honest, that was quite good.
Bon, je sais que je suis sur une très bonne run. Mais j'essaye de pas trop y penser et de pas trop en parler pour pas stresser.
She said I'm on a very good run, but she still has to damage down
Au moment
one
des
full
cutscenes
heart.
script et tout, donc,
She took a ferry. Oh my god. All of this sweet time save running away. Why? Was this not good? Why is this not good? Oh no, I don't like this wall. I'm gonna go more to the right. Why? Okay, whatever side of wall you get at first, just do it, okay? Don't worry too much. It should be okay. Like, if you don't side hop and hit the wall, or you're not sure that you got stopped by the wall, just side hop one more time. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe you're starting to get stressed with the pace. Oh, that's where you start to choke? Yeah, you can start in the corner and do 4 side hops. I honestly think, like, if you want to play it like fast, you would like go somewhere here, which you can't because you have to damage down, and then side hop down. You were 53 pace at this time? I mean, it's hard to say, like, water tempo is when shit gets real. You still have, like, the hardest part of the run to do.
tout va bien.
Okay, yeah, you're choking.
Faut équiper l'Ocarina. Maintenant.
Why not equip Goron Tunic here?
Ça a l'air d'être bon. Effectivement.
It's when you press A before pressing down.
Ok. Bon. Let's go.
Oh.
Bon.
You can quick text this. So here you want to be mashing A, B, and C up, and especially B. So make sure you quick text this.
Let's go.
Because you see, like, it's going to slightly appear frame by frame. So mash everything.
Bon allez, c'est ma chance de me rattraper pour le fire loupé.
Why would you roll forward? You're gonna backwalk here, right? No?
Mais non, ouais.
I think backwalk's better. Ouch.
Oups, j'ai plus de vie.
Are you gonna go get a fairy? Are you? How bad is it to get inverted cam here? You're very close to the door. That was a bit scary, but okay.
So when you enter Fire Temple, and when is Fire Temple? Is it Adult 3? Enter fire. Whatever. When you enter Fire Temple, it's like flick left, drop. And then you retarget and do a bunch of side hops holding right. And then you don't need to care about the keys. Okay? You practiced it this morning? Alright. I don't see it, okay? No, I'm joking. But yeah. You were going with rolls. The thing is, with side hops, you will end up always at the same place and you have to aim less. If you don't find the door quick enough, the keys will mess you up. If you know your side hops, the keys will never be able to mess you up because you will always find the door. You have plenty of time and then it's not that crazy. You can get used to it very fast. Okay, let me just double check what was the movement here. Okay, you want to get used to the jump slash here. That's very good. That was a very good line. So I'll just show what you did very well. You did very well to land at sort of the bottom here and then stay as low as possible before turning for the jump. So that was really, really good. What up, Wooly? Oh, shit. Can't see the VOD. Okay. Joseph. So here you didn't jump slash, but here the good thing that you're gonna do is that you're going pretty low on this platform and then you're going to just stay parallel here before moving here. This is camera manipulation so that the camera doesn't turn towards the Runia. And it's really good. Alright, nice roll.
Je me demande ici si jamais tu libères le goron par erreur.
Okay, if you want to do this, the way it works is you target before opening. That's what you want to do. Is it better to target at the beginning of the room or go with the camera? Go with the camera. If you do from entrance. Yeah, sometimes it's a little scary. What I do is like I step down before going to the right, but yeah. Okay, so this chest, if you want to do the backwalk strat, and honestly, you always want to do the backwalk strat if you have Goron Tunic, is you target the chest as you open it. And then what's going to happen is that you only have to flick to the right. What is the offset camera? Yeah, you only get the offset. Anyway.
Tu libères le goron par erreur. Ça fait quoi avec la cutscene de Darunia qui va se lancer en même temps?
Okay, that's a roll. You have a roll here. I'm gonna be picky.
Si tu libères le goron.
Fire tempo is one of the things that I know best, so I'm gonna be picky. So here the strat is you roll one time, and at the end of the first roll, you target for the 3 next ones, and you sort of rush the 3 next ones, okay? Because there will be a lot of lag here. Look at it.
Si tu libères le goron, j'imagine que ça lance la cinématique de Darunia, non? Du coup, comment
So
ça
you're
se passe?
losing some frames.
C'est un time stop le truc qu'on fait?
That's not okay.
Non. Du coup, comment ça se passe?
So the thing is, the thing is, you have the tunic and you need to abuse it. You really need to abuse it. And you want to go here, like this is where you want to go. And then this is blocking you in case, and you start here. So you want to draw a straight line over here, but you also want to avoid to double jump there. So what you usually want to do is like go a little further here and jump over there so that you can have a big straight line, okay? Like going to the side here just doesn't make much sense.
C'est un time stop?
Because you've been jumping twice, and then here your line goes there. So you're going to be doing this and then this when your line is actually there. If, like, honestly, like, it doesn't seem super important, but, like, trajectory is so important. It's so huge. Because when a player is going to go through 1 kilometer, you're going to go through 1 kilometer and 400 meters. And that's so much more. And like, then no wonder people have the impression that like, oh man, I use rolls and backwalks and side hop, but his character just goes faster. Nah, it's going less distance. Most of the time, that's what it is. So yeah, just try to keep a straight line on this room. I know it's not super intuitive. But yeah, should I show? I think I should show it. So where am I? Okay, I'm over there. I want small keys. That's kind of the move you want to do. So you will avoid the double jump and draw a big ass straight line. Okay? It's like, look, this is the straight line. And what you had been doing was something like this, which honestly wasn't too far from being a straight line. Might be fast. Ah, yeah, it doesn't stop. But yeah, this avoids the double jump. And since the jumps are pretty big, then it's quite important. Alright, let's check more. What about the side hop strat in the arenas room? It's 1 second slower than the backwalk.
Le truc qu'on fait? Je sais pas trop. Ce que je fais, c'est que j'appuie sur R, puis sur la bouteille, puis je lâche R.
No. Started doing what? The side hops? I think that's been the main strat forever, and only Lozut, Zudu, and I mean it was the backwalk thing is a Ganaless try hard strat at the start. No one else was doing it.
Ce que je fais, c'est que j'appuie sur R.
It looks so scary. It's like 17 frames to do the side hop. Alright,
Ce que je
Zorro.
fais, c'est que j'appuie sur R, puis sur la bouteille, puis je lâche.
In this room, you want to go there. You want to go there and then roll. This is too far. You don't want to go forward. The thing is, there's multiple rooms like this. In randomizer, for instance, so you're going to be losing seconds and then other seconds and then other seconds. Ouais, les petits couloirs. Those little corridors to save the Gorons, they are so important to practice. This is where most of Fire Temple time loss is. Whenever someone tells me I don't understand why I'm so slow at Fire Temple, they practice all of the hashing, all of the big clips, and then they lose 4 seconds in each of those corridors. Because they're too scared of talking to Gorons, they're holding up for the first roll, and stuff like that. So yeah, be very careful of those little corridors. They are something to put heavy practice on.
Peut-être que je repractice pour être plus constante dessus.
So that was pretty good.
Regardez R.
I like the fact that you don't target the chest here. This is one sequence where you don't want to target the chest because the angle of having joystick down right here is actually a good one for the roll that you want to rush after the opening of the chest.
Okay.
So let's see if you go for it.
Peut-être ça qui me gêne alors.
So you skip the roll, which loses over 10 frames, I think. And now you did a roll that went too far, so how many rolls is that going to be from here? 1? It's not that bad, but it's not so good. The side hops looked a bit late, but now it looks good. Wait, you turned around so early. Okay. You see this one? You need to know that there's one more before this, okay? There's gonna be one more. So wait for that one more. Oh, you thought that was the second one? Okay. So wait for that one more before you
J'aime
move.
pas du tout avoir aussi peu de
And then, yeah, that's a very good bomb pull.
temps sur le fire à ce moment-là.
Yeah, I can talk about the Hess a little bit here. So, about the Hess, that is after here. You mean with bomb, Wally? Yeah, okay. I don't know where the bombs are in this category. So, I'd probably pull here. And what you want to do is, so you want to get off as close as possible to here. And then you want to be grinding this like that. Okay? So that was almost good. The angle was just not enough. I wanted to hit here. So I was just grinding a little too much here. Okay. So for those who don't know, yo Ryu, putain Ryu, merci pour le raid. Bienvenue à tous. Je suis en train de faire une séance de coaching, les amis. Du coup, je parle en anglais parce que ça va partir sur internet.
So welcome everyone.
When do you pull the bomb here? I would pull the bomb, like, you could probably pull the bomb here. But, I guess if you want to play safe, you pull the bomb here. Something like that. The second one, you could pull the second one when you refresh the tunic timer. Hey, what up Ryu? What up Shoko? So basically the big thing about this Hess is that you have to go all the way through the lava. And then when you arrive around here, you're just about to take a hit from the lava because you've been for too long touching the lava. Check it out. This. And this hit will stop your Hess. So before this happens, you need to touch land at some point. And this is the land that you want to be touching. And I think this is also a good cue to pull the bomb. Alright? Yeah, probably something like this. Is that okay? I'm not sure if that is worth for Zorro. The backwalk is just really, really strong. So I wouldn't worry too much about this. Alright, let's move on. Okay, are you gonna roll down? You do not roll down here, so you've been skipping many rolls in each corridor. You want to go there. You want to go there. So actually, like, going this way is a loss of time. You want to do from here to over there. You have Goron Tunic and you want to abuse it. So you want to draw a straight line right there. This is no bueno. Over there. Go in the lava. Okay? It's been a lot of trajectory things today. I'm sorry about that, but it's important. Like, looks like you're afraid of the lava. Like, look how close you've been there. Also, you want to take more risk on this. And here you want to cut this corner, even if it doesn't look like a corner, and put a roll here. Because otherwise, walking, weird roll that fucks up the other potential roll, and then walking again. So yeah, between the previous door and this door, you can put a good 10 minutes of practice and just try to get used to the angles of your controller that achieve what you want to do, and you will save quite a bit. Practice 116 like that and you die. Yeah. I mean, at least that's where 116 is like nicer and easier, is that if you have one tiny mistake, you will die. So you notice immediately where you're lacking practice.
Il fenêtre de 2 frames pour faire bouteille. Okay.
What?
Il fenêtre de 2 frames pour faire bouteille. Okay.
Okay, what is the strat here? You wanted to side hop, right? That's what you wanted to do. Yeah, that looks like you tried to side hop. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Bah, je vais les prendre là, flip les cœurs.
Where are you going? Oh boy.
Là.
Zorro, the hearts. Come on. What does it do if you just kill the run? It's okay.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
So you have one full heart. You need half a heart for the next skip. And that's it. So just keep going. Rush the objective. This is not rando. You can reset. No.
Ah, il s'accroche pas ici?
No, that's...
D'accord. Les situations critiques, en fait, c'est que... Les situations critiques, c'est que...
Yeah,
après,
for
je
sure,
fais un
Fanta.
truc qui me fait perdre un demi-cœur. Et après ça, j'arrive dans la salle où il y a la lave qui te poursuit, là. Et dans la salle où il y a la lave qui te poursuit, t'as les bubbles qui peuvent être grave chiants.
Yeah, so Zorro is saying that she's scared of the room with the bubble.
Et
And
ensuite, t'as le maze. Et le maze, tu perds des cœurs.
wait. So here you flick up, you target, and right now you're backflipping on top of the ledge. Okay? So that you are backwalking here with the momentum of the backflip, and then you're opening the
Et
door.
ensuite, t'as le maze. Et le maze, tu perds des cœurs. C'est comme ça. Hey les Wakes. Je vais essayer. J'ai PB sur la run d'avant en fait en réalité.
Yeah, not rolling.
Hey les Wakes. Je vais essayer.
Okay, 1, 2,
J'ai PB sur
3. Why not 4?
la run d'avant en fait en réalité.
And then running?
Hey les Wakes. Je vais essayer.
So here, this is your line. And you're going here and then here and then... So your trajectories are like very bendy.
J'ai PB de 1 minute.
Why did you slash that guy? He wasn't even looking at you. Do not slash this guy, okay? He will not bother you. It's fine. Just let him be. Leave him alone. He's not mean. You are mean. You attacked him for absolute no reason. He was minding his own business, chilling with his wife,
C'est pas un drame.
and you attacked him. What the fuck, Zorro? Why? Zorro, once again, target. Why do you not target this roll? Do you think that's a good camera angle? Oh yeah, that's a good camera angle. Let me roll. Where am I even going? I don't know how to do in this room. Side hop. No, don't side hop. Just roll and target. Okay. Let's check things out. Do I have a save for a block clip? Alright, so you go here, and then your line is here. And then I like to do those side hops. To grab this, and then grab this. Then from here, you just roll, flick left. You have your line. All right. Okay, it's 2 then 3. See? 2 then 3. And then you climb up. So yeah, when you practice a room, you want to be practicing stuff like that, like practice it the easy way. And if you want like an easy movement from here, like maybe just go there and then target here, and I don't know, just find something that you like to do. I like to do this, but maybe you don't. So yeah. Okay, what if we target the chest before opening it? Does it get us a better camera? Then it's like a little over... It's like between left and up left, I guess? Yeah, that's what it is. Cool. So that's the kind of way that you want to practice the movement. And you see, like, the torch slug is not bothering me. And if for some, like, 1 out of 99 chances you target the torch slug, then that's life. And your run is dead. And it might not even be dead. But okay, you seem to like safe strat, so I'm gonna show you something. No. Okay, here you can flick down and then flick down again. And that will ensure that you will not target the stuff, because here you can't target it. And here you can't target it anymore. Alright? So flick down, flick down. And there you go. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, Chalon Soir, but that's difficult.
Voilà. Tu vas... À la base, je pensais chercher le cœur ici. Et vu que je suis tombée...
Zorro is talking about hearts. Jump slash here. I want you to jump slash there. You have to jump slash. It's a thing. It gets you further. Why did you not roll? You have to jump slash here too. Okay, so this room needs practice. You want to jump slash into the cutscene here, then one roll, another roll to jump, and then a jump slash here to not have to climb, and then immediate rolls. Where is this roll going? You want to go there. You have 2 hearts and a half. Don't be scared of the bubble. Okay, that's 1 roll. Nice. Very good. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can delay a bit more if you want to do 4. Okay. I've heard you do the Hess now, so I'm not gonna be too harsh on this. If you want to do this, then just stop here and then target here. You'll have enough momentum to do the same. If you're here, then you will get hit every time. Okay, don't do that anymore. Just go into the corner and get hit. That's all that there is. Even if I don't get it, timing is good with the rocks. Oh, about the Hess? Okay. Just get the Hess. You will get it. You can do it. But yeah, targeting this wall is useless. I I don't know why we had. I think it's because we all believe that oh yeah, it's much further. Okay, so you're arriving from here, and what you do is you go to the wall and then just get hit and target after. And that's fine. Okay, so just go to the wall and then target after getting hit. You will have the perfect angle every time. Alright, that's cool, and then you probably take bomb drops. But since you've not been using too many bombs for hessing and stuff like that, just know your threshold. Fastest strat with no hess? It's probably what Zorro was doing. So what's the joystick angle? Upright, and then DI slightly. Then something like that. Probably. And hearts, yeah. So I think if you want to not get hit by the flame walls, you have to not be perfectly 90 degrees from them. I think being a little more or something like that works nice. But the fastest, it might be with the rolls. Yeah, that might be what Glitchless does. Yeah, and then they must probably YOLO something like this. Yeah, that's gotta be this. I think that's it, Cranks. Alright, let's get back on Zorro's gameplay. I'm starting to be a bit tired. But we're getting there.
Ils ont été vachement plus sympas cette fois.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, quick spin is not that great of a deal. You have such an obsession with hearts. I cannot believe it. So we're gonna change this, let me tell you. Alright, so if you do this, so you're getting this bomb, and then what you could probably do is pull immediately and run at the door. You realize how much faster that is for half a heart that will do nothing to you? You need to be careful for what? You're farming hearts for next run? Because I don't do the Hes BK skip? Why not? You can Hes,
Ouais, le
right?
lol. Ouais, je sais pas pourquoi le backflip des fois tu prends des dégâts.
You
des fois-
definitely have the level to switch.
Moi je me demande si ça a pas un lien avec
And I think even if you buffer it, it
le
would
fait
be
que les flammes
faster.
elles bougent un peu, tu vois. Donc je me demande si la hitbox elle a pas des frames où elle change un peu.
You didn't practice it yet? It's quite okay. Should I show you how it's done?
Timing, peut-être.
If you want, I can just give you the basic idea.
Je
If
me
you
demande
fail
si-
the Hess, it's bad. No, not even. Yeah, I think that's the way to go, Wally. I don't want to see you take any step without pulling the bomb. The only thing that is important in this room is that you pull the bomb immediately. Running does not matter. Pulling the bomb immediately is the only thing that makes this room fast, okay? Oh shit, you don't have the good scene? Man, I suck at this. Okay, here. You're running and then pulling the bomb. All of the frames that you didn't pull the bomb, those are like time loss. So yeah, you want to be focusing on like pulling the bomb as fast as you can and placing the bomb close to the other one. You still don't have it? Oh,
C'est juste un rond.
I didn't know spacebar toggles the view and unview. Sorry, excuse
C'est
me.
juste un rond.
So here you ran before pulling. And that was bad. Here it's 2 rolls optimally before those climbs. You climbed 1 too many up. Nice side hops. That was cool. Good. 2 rolls.
Et du coup, je sais pas du tout pourquoi
That
des
was
fois ça
tight.
passe et des fois ça passe pas le backwalk.
You want to start getting used to rolling in there. Because not rolling in there it's a lot of time loss. It's like skipping 6 or 7 rolls. That's too much. What are you doing?
Le fire du PV est extrême.
You're trying to maintain your hearts so much and then you do weird shit like this. Here is when you peek at it. It's here, okay? It's here, which means it doesn't even aggro you yet. You can go and do whatever the fuck you want. It will not catch up with you. If it's before this, then what you do is not swing your sword. It's just you hold shield while mashing the hammer text. And you will shield frame 1, then shield the bat, then get out. You know what I mean? But that sword swinging, B mashing. You were asking for the hit. Keys skip sounds complex? No. It's not. Should I show? If I try to show, I'm gonna get trash RNG, am I not? Run up to the hammer. So I'll try to roll. So you see, I don't even see the keys. And now, I know I want to be jumping around there. So yeah. But yeah, okay. Now, let's say we want to do the Hess. So we're gonna go there. And then we're gonna Hess with ESS right, not down right. ESS straight right. And then I'm going to release target. Link is gonna clip out. I'm gonna keep ESS right and just everything I'm gonna have is ESS right. And when Link stops screaming, I'm gonna jump slash and hold up. That's it. It's no rocket science. So if you want a buffer, shit, I don't know how to buffer a Hess. Always overhead. So yeah, you hold ESS right. When Link stops screaming, you jump slash and hold up. That's the big idea. Why do you wait for this heart? I cannot believe it. You killed the keys and waited for the heart.
Le fire du bébé est extrêmement mauvais. Parce que là, j'ai gagné du temps, quoi.
Okay, you need to press target so that you cancel the animation of the fall. Because here, that was a long time. The thing is with that heart is like, if you have two hearts, if Volvagia touches you, you're dead. If you have 1.5 hearts, if Volvagia touches you, you're dead. It's just, everything is the same, and you will just take longer to die for the Fire to Forest cutscene. Wrong warp, sorry. That's good.
Ah oui, c'était à OHKO, je comprends.
Yeah. I don't know why you want to have so much health.
Malheureusement,
So just don't worry about your health. Like, just ask yourself, like, can I do the tricks with the amount of health that I have? And if you can do the tricks, then you're fine. You're fine.
Faudrait peut-être tester, voir à quel endroit du mur tu targetes. Parce que ça peut être une question de vitesse de Link ou une question du mur qui est pas tout à fait droit et du coup tu targetes.
And honestly, you will see that, like, it's a lot more thrilling, and you will have a lot more fun sensation if you don't take the hearts and you just rush the fuck up. Because, you know, like, it's more fun and it's scary and it's nice to feel scared, right?
You want to go for this feeling. You already have fun sensation, you will have more. Look how I choke after water. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, you end up with a 55, so of course there was gonna be like pretty big mistakes. But most of the mistake was like, just trust yourself and go for it because you can do it. And if you trust that you can do it, sometimes you will fail, but you will just start doing it and doing it and doing it more, and then you will be like, you won't even notice it, but you will be consistent. And let's go. Then you're fast and nobody can stop you. I wonder when is a good time to actually like do these equips. Yeah, since you die with the lava, I think that was okay what you did.
On va voir ça très vite. Ici, pas de slash parce que j'avais 2 cœurs. Oh my god.
You look so stressed. But that's good. That's good. Okay, killing this. Maybe there was 2 rolls right there.
Zen. Comme ça, moi.
Yeah, backwalk is nice. You're not exactly in the corner when you do that, but okay.
Oui, merci pour le follow. Dog versus God. Merci pour le follow.
When you enter this loading zone, know that it's a little more on the right than up. Because you're rolling up, but you're supposed to go there.
Dog versus
And then same here, you're supposed to go there. And then parallel here.
God.
Don't go there, go there. It's those little sequences that look like nothing, they're really important. They are really important. Like, I think trajectory is probably around a minute on your run. Just trajectory.
Ah, c'est sûr, t'es Niwes. À la con, t'es couteau.
All right. Phantom Janine, bring it on.
Bon, allez, je vais... Je pense que je risque de pas trop parler là pour
Please quick
la
draw.
prochaine minute, mais...
You didn't lose time, but you still... I still want you to quick draw. Or try to quick draw jump slash, worst case scenario. But horizontal slash into target jump slash, it makes me sad in my heart. Yo, that was sick. The double hit, hell yeah. Why not try to get ISG on that bomb? I think trying to get ISG on that bomb would have been a good idea. Okay, here, you know that if you try to shoot him with something, he will shoot faster. So target him, pull the hook shot, double tap hook shot, and then flick your shield. This will point him up, shoot, so it will prompt him to dodge and then start the tennis ball. And then you will flick so that you no longer have the arm like that. You will have Link come back to normal position and he will be completely covered by ISG. Okay? So that's what you want to do. You want to pull the hook shot, shoot once,
and then flick the shield so that the arms come back inside. Yeah, you should probably try. You should try to ISG on the bomb. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you, and then you will be fantastic at the Phantom Janine. Where is a safe state? Phantom Janine. Yeah, you were choking on PG. I hate ISG. Like this, okay? So now he's shooting at me. What I want to do is get closer, and then it's my left shoulder that should be on his face, okay? So I get closer, and then I put my left shoulder on his face, okay? Before pulling the hook shot. My left shoulder. All right, because you see how Link is moving like this? This is what will trigger the stuff. Wait, can we have scene collision? Show hitboxes. You see where the hitbox is? Where the X? It's on my hip. It's on my left hip. It's like near my arm, and my arm is like completely behind left. Is that 3.5? Yeah. I don't know. It's the old one. It's a cylinder. So you see where it is? So that's why you want to be like this. Does it make sense? So I repeat, you go to him, and then you turn, and then shoot. Yeah, you could even do that. If it's easier to use, it's cylinders. Anyway, so it doesn't matter to just flake down, like it's completely useless to do this. Ok, Cristo, estoy cocheando a una amiga a darle unos trucos para que sea más rápida. Ok. Bon, je crois que j'ai expliqué un peu trop longtemps. Alright, let's watch some more. Donc, hésite pas à le shoot avec le hookshot une fois de temps en temps. Do not hesitate. If you want the tennis ball faster, shoot.
Vaut mieux que je panique sur le fight que sur le cutscene skip, ok?
Said I'd rather panic on the fight than on the cutscene skip. I don't very much agree. Alright, let's see it. Just one little detail is like you're waiting here before backflipping. If you practice before the dry roll maybe. So then you get used to like dry roll, backflip immediately. Just don't lose time there. I know it's kind of like, let's go into it. But you just don't want to lose that time. Then for me, that's kind of inexcusable, what you're doing here. Is like, you're pressing early on something in which there's 3 working frames. It means you haven't practiced. Like, that's too early. So, just take some time to practice and try to get the good frame every time. I know it's hard and it's scary. But yeah, it's... And then also here, the fact that like you're pressing start early when you know you need to advance at least 2 frames and then you will have 3. You need to be more aggressive because you already lost 6 seconds on buffering just for this frame. 8, 10, 12. Okay. So about 14 seconds of buffering, or was it 12? Can't remember. Okay, this one, okay. This one is stressful. I will excuse you pausing 10 times on this one. But on the other ones, no way. This one is stressful. Because you know if you get the next one like this, you're good to go. And you had to equip the Ocarina, but you know that. One thing you can check is like... So, you were holding down and cursor was probably on default right there. And if you want to go to Ocarina, up right will get you to the bombs. So that's probably not what you want to do, or you want to do up, right, down, left. But you need to know the exact path to the Ocarina from where you will be. So up, right, down, left to me seems like, sadly, that's what it's gonna be. If you want to be faster, it's up, right, down, left. This should work. It's gonna get to the bombs and then... No, it's not gonna work. You could do up, right, and then down, and then left. What if you do up, right directly? Yeah, will it go there or will it go there? Up, right might go there. And then left, left. Yeah, it's the same. Whatever. You have a queue here with the heart? What do you mean you have a queue for here with the heart?
Oh, this heart? That's what you're looking?
Il n'y a plus qu'une à passer.
That's what you're looking? What do you mean? For the pause buffer, you check these hearts or this heart? Okay, the one you want to backflip on is always without spark, because in the backwalk, Link will sometimes go up really fast and the little sparkles are behind the bomb right now because they haven't followed you yet. So this is always going to be the good frame, and then the fence is also a dead giveaway. Yeah. I mean, if the boss heart works for you, that's fine. But honestly, the fence and the sparkles, like if you have the fence and sparkles, you're one off. Fence, no sparkles, good frame. Let's go. Okay. Mash B? You didn't mash B.
J'étais tellement en stress.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The hard container could be spinning.
Ouais, franchement, la run était belle. Hein. Il y a des quacks à partir du fire. Enfin, du
Oh, it's 3 moves instead of 4, Luna? Up, right, down, left. Oh yeah, you're right.
J'ai fait n'importe quoi le fight contre PG. Non, je.
Alright, 2 runs down.
Super slide, donc je tente pas.
Then down, right, 3.
Ouais, le fight contre PG, j'ai un peu de choc. Mais en même temps, comme je disais, c'est pas plus mal que j'ai stressé sur le fight contre PG. Et que j'ai un peu de choc le fight et perdu 30 secondes.
It should be spinning consistently, but there's no way you're gonna be consistent at like when you're gonna be doing that.
Mais c'est dommage parce que ça va faire un... Ça va faire un combien? Bon, je vais voir.
Alright.
La surprise.
We talked about all of those things. I think you could definitely super slide to Kakariko. But GG Zorro. GG. I think I've been very cruel on this review, but it's because I watch a lot of Zorro runs. I lurk a lot. But yeah, I think what we have seen today is a lot of small, you know, how do you call that? When the line is not exactly correct, you know, trajectories, some holding the stick at a slight angle when you just arrive in an area, and overall just it's not really take more risks, it's just do not go for the backup of the backup of the backup. Like, fuck taking hearts, don't break pots trying to take a fairy, don't, you know, like, get more hearts because of maybe, nah. If shit happens, the run is dead and that's it. It's okay. And same idea with the choose. Is like, just use your choose. Have a use for every chew. And like, if you fuck up with a chew and you need to use it, which realistically is nowhere. Like, all of the chew you could use is mostly for Hessing, and then you will need 4 in Water Temple, and that's it. No other chew is mandatory. So all of the other chews, you could just try the Hess, and if it fails, just leave immediately. But try every single one of them, because it's no risk. And you should target more. but not too often. Just target consciously. Yeah, Amala. Sorry, Amala. I saw you showing up. What up, homie? But yeah, I think this is like overly safe. And it's just like safe at the wrong place. As I was telling you, like, I'm not okay with you breaking a pot to get a fairy, but I'm okay that you would buffer the bomb flash for the BK skip in water, even though it's 4 frames. I'm okay with that because, you know, it's punishing, it's a lot of bombs, and it makes the run just go on. And actually, the risk ratio is not too bad. So, yeah, the risk is huge, and the time you save is just like, it's kind of small. So, it's no big deal that you buffer this. But I would say, like, don't take the extra hearts because you will have to damage down later on, and that's just simple movement. You will not get hit for sure. You play really well on a lot of things. So just trust yourself, and you can do it. I'm sure you can get a 52. I am sure of it. Like, there's no doubt. Not even doing 116 and blah, blah, blah. But also something I would tell, and also for the other homies that are running Nocturne, because a lot of my friends are running Nocturne, is like sometimes there are strats that, okay, they will save time, but they're harder, and you don't really know when you want to implement it. Just try to make sure that, you know, maybe by doing it, and I'm thinking about 116 Fire Temple, maybe if you do 116 Fire Temple, your run is going to be more thrilling, and you will just enjoy it more. How many inverted cams were there? Not enough, Nally. You have to help those kids. They're not having enough fun. You got a bed count? Alright. See you, bud. But yeah. Just make sure that the strat that you're skipping is not something that you would have fun doing and just enjoy doing. Nally needs to go to bed. It's midnight and 35 minutes. It's not that bad. Oh, it's true. Does the Runia cutscene skip with the time stopped camera count as an inverted cam? It kind of does, right? But it's not risky enough. You don't have to do double frame perfect inputs. Sure, why not? Cool. Then hell yeah, there was one of them. But yeah, it was a good run, but can definitely like just trust yourself a lot more. And yeah, small tips here and there. Don't forget to ask the homies about PJ. Don't PJ as Phantom Ganon, not pajamas. And ask stuff like Fire Temple BK skip, because that actually saves a lot. And I'm pretty sure if you buffer it like 4 times, it still is gonna be faster than the way that you do the ledge clip. So yeah, just go ahead and enjoy your next run. How much does it save with the way you do it? 15-20 seconds? Something like that? I don't know exactly, but probably a lot. Maybe just 10. Yeah, it's not very hard. It's not very hard. And yeah, some friends in chat said overhead bomb drop for this. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the coaching sesh. Thank you, Zorro, for providing the content. As always, I hope this was helpful, and we will check up on you in a little bit as soon as you quit grabbing all of these hard pots.